Imagine this. You wake up in a charming little Italian town, ready to grab some fresh groceries. As you step outside, you see a cozy little panetteria, bakery, on the left. The smell of warm, fresh-baked bread fills the air. Just across the street, there's a macelleria, butcher shop, where the owner greets customers by name and knows exactly how they like their meat cut. Walk a little further, and you'll see a fruttivendolo, fruit and vegetable shop, where everything is local, colorful, and seasonal, tomatoes that actually smell like tomatoes, juicy peaches, fresh basil that makes your mouth water. Then, at the end of the street, there's a small supermarket, a Coop, Esselunga, or Conad, where you can buy everything else you need for the week. See what's happening here. In Italy, food shopping isn't just a chore. It's a part of daily life, culture, and even social interaction. Now, imagine Walmart stepping into this environment. Walmart's business model is built around dominance. In the US, when Walmart enters a town, it doesn't just open a store, it wipes out competition. Small businesses shut down because they can't compete with Walmart's low prices. But in Italy, that's a whole different game. Here's why. Italy already has an insane number of supermarkets. In many towns, you'll find a grocery store every few blocks. Let's look at some numbers. In the US, there are about 38,000 supermarkets for 330 million people, that's one supermarket per 8,700 people. In Italy, there are about 25,000 supermarkets for 60 million people, that's one supermarket per 2,400 people. That's more than 3x the supermarket density of the US. If Walmart opened a store, it wouldn't be filling a gap. It would be squeezing into an already packed market. Who's going to leave their trusted local supermarket to shop at Walmart? Would people really drive across town to get bulk discounts when they have great options right next door? Walmart thrives in places where there's demand. But in Italy, people already have too many options. Small towns are self-sufficient. Let's zoom into a typical Italian town of 30,000 people. This isn't just some random rural village, it's a tight-knit community where everyone knows each other. There's at least 10 to 15 supermarkets, Coop, Conad, Lidl, Esselunga, Carrefour, and local stores. A weekly farmers market where people buy fresh produce, cheese, and meats. Small family-owned shops for bread, meat, cheese, and pasta. Now, try dropping a giant Walmart supercenter into this mix. It's like trying to push a blue whale into a crowded swimming pool, it simply doesn't fit. In the US, people depend on big stores because smaller alternatives are too far away. But in Italy, people already have everything they need close by. So if Walmart opened up, it would have to fight against well-established local chains that have been there for decades. And here's the thing. Italians have deep loyalty to brands they trust. In the US, people shop at Walmart because it's cheap and convenient. Brand loyalty is weaker. If a new store offers better deals, Americans will switch. In Italy, people stick with brands they've used for generations. Example, Esselunga. Esselunga is one of the biggest supermarket chains in Italy. If you ask an Italian shopper, why do you go there, they won't just say, it's cheap. They'll say things like, I grew up shopping there with my parents. They have the best quality food. White heavy checkmark, I trust their products. Even international chains like Lidl and Carrefour had to adapt to the Italian market to survive. Lidl Italy offers higher quality products than Lidl in Germany or France. McDonald's Italy had to create menu items based on Italian tastes, mozzarella burgers, focaccia sandwiches, and even pasta. Walmart, on the other hand, it doesn't adapt, it expects people to adapt to it. And Italians? They're not going to change their shopping habits just because a big American store showed up. Have you ever noticed how different grocery shopping feels in different countries? In the US, going to the supermarket is fast, efficient, and impersonal. You go in, grab what you need, and leave. In Italy, shopping is an experience. Small Blue Diamond people talk to their butchers, bakers, and shop owners. Small Blue Diamond they ask for recommendations on the best cheese or freshest fish. Small Blue Diamond they chat, catch up on gossip, and make connections. Shopping is part of daily social life. Now, imagine Walmart's giant warehouse-like stores with zero personality. No personal relationships. No friendly banter with the shop owner. No deep knowledge of what customers actually want. Italians don't want to feel like just another number in a massive store. They want to feel like valued customers in a familiar place. Walmart doesn't offer that. A market already too full. Too many supermarkets. Small towns are self-sufficient. Brand loyalty is strong. Shopping is part of social life. Walmart's usual strategy, low prices plus big stores plus killing competition, simply doesn't work in Italy. So before even talking about logistics, supply chains, or pricing, there's already one major reason Walmart won't work: it's not needed. Alright, now that we've seen why there's no space for Walmart, let's talk about another huge problem: how Italians shop is completely different from how Americans shop. Next up, roadblock number 2, bulk buying versus fresh food culture. If you're loving this deep dive, hit that like button, it helps bring you even more awesome content. Let's play a little game. Close your eyes and imagine you're at a typical American Walmart. It's huge, bigger than an airport terminal. The air conditioning is cranked up, and the bright fluorescent lights hum softly overhead. The shelves stretch as far as the eye can see, stacked with bulk-sized everything. A 3-liter bottle of ketchup. Tomato. A 5-liter container of milk. Glass of milk. A 10-pack of frozen pizzas. Pizza. A 1-kilo tub of peanut butter. Peanuts. People push massive shopping carts down the aisles, filled to the brim. Parents buy enough cereal to last a month. Someone is struggling to fit a giant 36-pack of soda into their cart. This is normal in America. Buying in bulk equals saving money plus fewer trips to the store. Close your eyes again. This time, imagine you're in Rome. The streets are narrow and charming. You walk into a Mercato Rionale, a local open-air market. It's lively, colorful, and full of delicious smells. You see freshly baked bread from a local bakery, baguette bread. Bright red tomatoes that actually smell like tomato. Fresh basil, picked that morning. Golden olive oil, made just a few kilometers away. There's no giant shopping cart here. Just a small woven bag or maybe a cloth tote. People chat with vendors, taste samples, and buy small amounts of fresh food. Nobody is stocking up for the month. They're buying what they need for the next day or two. In the US, people love buying in huge quantities. Why? Space. American homes are big, with huge kitchens, massive refrigerators, and extra storage. Buying a 48-pack of toilet paper? No problem. Convenience. Many Americans live far from stores. A Walmart might be 10+ miles away, so it makes sense to stock up. Savings. Buying in bulk often means cheaper prices per unit. Walmart thrives on this. This is why Walmart sells massive packages. If you're buying a small carton of eggs, Walmart isn't making enough profit. They need people to buy 60 eggs at a time to make their system work. Now, let's look at Italy. In Italy, the shopping culture is the opposite. Space is limited. Most people live in apartments, not big suburban houses. Their kitchens and fridges are much smaller. They don't have space for a giant bulk purchase. Stores are nearby. In an Italian city, you can find a supermarket, bakery, butcher, and vegetable market within walking distance. No need to stock up. Quality over quantity. Italians prefer fresh, high-quality food instead of massive amounts of processed goods. Imagine trying to sell a 5-liter bottle of milk to an Italian grandmother. She'll look at you like you're crazy and say, "Ma cosa ci faccio con tutto questo latte? Lo butto via. What am I supposed to do with all this milk? Throw it away." The myth that bigger is always cheaper. Walmart loves to promote the idea that buying in bulk in America, this works. But in Italy? Not always. Why? Italian supermarkets already have great deals. Local stores offer discounts on fresh products, so buying in bulk isn't the only way to save. No one wants food waste. Italians don't hoard food. They buy what they need, eat it fresh, then buy more. Would you rather buy a kilogram of strawberries, have half go bad, and throw them away? Or buy a handful of fresh strawberries every few days, always perfectly ripe? Italians choose fresh and efficient over cheap and excessive. Walmart stores are designed for bulk shopping. Huge aisles for big carts. Massive warehouses filled with bulk products. Checkout lanes built for giant purchases. This works in America. But in Italy? People don't need giant carts, they buy small amounts. People don't need enormous aisles, stores are compact and efficient. People don't need a 50-pack of frozen hamburgers, they'd rather buy fresh meat from the butcher. Walmart needs bulk buying to work. Italians don't shop in bulk. That's a massive problem. Italians shop more often, in smaller quantities. They prefer fresh, high-quality products over huge, cheap packages. They don't have space to store massive amounts of food. For Walmart to survive in Italy, it would have to completely change its business model. And guess what? That's not even the biggest problem. We've seen how Italians shop differently, but even if Walmart tried to adapt, where would they put their giant stores? Italian cities are too old and compact for massive Walmart supercenters. Land is too expensive for Walmart's usual strategy. The logistics are a nightmare, moving products is way harder than in the US. Up next, why Italy's urban design makes it almost impossible for Walmart to enter. If you're loving this deep dive, smash that like button so we can keep exploring more crazy business stories. Collision. Alright. Now we're diving into roadblock number 3, the space problem building construction. This is where we see why Italy's urban design and geography make it almost impossible for Walmart to build its giant stores. This isn't just a business issue, it's a history, architecture, and logistics issue. Get ready for a journey through ancient city streets, land prices, and how Italy's entire structure makes Walmart's expansion a nightmare. Walmart needs giant stores to work. But in Italy, supermarkets are already designed to fit small spaces. Coop, Esselunga, and Conad have stores in compact city locations. They don't need huge warehouses or massive aisles, they optimize space. Many Italian supermarkets have underground or rooftop parking instead of massive lots. For Walmart to compete, it would have to completely redesign its store format, and even then, it wouldn't be as efficient as existing chains. We've talked about space and shopping habits, but there's an even bigger problem. Italians hate Walmart's customer service style. In the US, Walmart staff greet you, smile, and ask if you need help. In Italy, that level of enthusiasm is seen as weird and intrusive. Walmart's American approach to retail completely clashes with Italian culture. Up next, how Walmart failed in Germany for this exact reason, and why it would fail in Italy too. If you're loving this deep dive, smash that like button so we can keep uncovering more business secrets. Imagine you're walking into a Walmart in the US. The doors slide open. Welcome to Walmart. How can I help you today? A cheerful employee, wearing a blue vest and a big smile, greets you. Now, imagine you walk into a supermarket in Italy. No one greets you. No one asks if you need help. No one follows you around. Instead, You're left alone to do your thing, and that's exactly how Italians like it. This is where Walmart's American approach goes completely wrong. In the US, stores train employees to be super friendly. You walk into Walmart, and someone greets you immediately. If you look lost, an employee will come up and ask, "Can I help you find something?" Cashiers smile, make small talk, and say things like, "Have a great day." It's normal in America. People expect warm, enthusiastic service. But in Italy? Not so much. Picture this. An Italian man walks into a store, looking for pasta sauce. At Walmart, an overly enthusiastic employee approaches. "Ciao. Welcome to Walmart. Can I help you find something today?" The Italian guy immediately feels uncomfortable. He doesn't want to be approached. He just wants to find his damn sauce and go home. In Italy, shopping is a personal experience. People don't want an employee following them around. A cashier who talks too much is seen as annoying, not helpful. In fact, Walmart already made this mistake in Germany, and it was a total disaster. Would Walmart ever work in Italy? Could they change their strategy enough to succeed? Or would it be another $1 billion failure like in Germany? Let me know in the comments. Backhand index pointing down. And if you loved this deep dive, smash that like button so I can bring you even more insane business stories. Rock it. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one.
Thank you.